Wow, what a beautiful day it has been. Oh, excuse me, my manners. Good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or good evening or good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. Bonjour, e caro, konnichiwa, good day, wagwan. Alright, mate. Welcome on. Yes, I had to do the 7-8 languages. Well, let's kick off this football video recording. And I'm going to kick it off by speaking about what has just recently happened to Eniola Aluko, who has been recently receiving racial abuse online, on social media, on her Twitter account. And that was aimed at the misunderstanding she quoted on those who are on the furlough scheme, or receiving their furlough, who are on the furlough scheme, receiving payment of 80%, and the 20% comes from the government. However, she did apologise for a misunderstanding of the furlough scheme and the way that she criticised those in this country who choose to take the furlough scheme and stay at home. You know, she said something offensive, and she apologised for it. But what no great human being should condone racism. It's despicable, it's sickening, and some of these humans need to have a good look at themselves. You know, it's easy to be a keyboard warrior, where when you got a problem with someone, you do have to confront someone head on in life. It happens. And I'm not saying Eniola Aluko should do that, who is the director of Aston Villa's women's football team. I just think it's disgusting what she has to put up with. Racial abuse, insults after insults, not just at her but at her family as well, which is completely unfair, completely just bang out of order, and she shouldn't have to put up with that. And there's no place for racism anywhere in society, in the world of society, should I say. The world could be a better place without these racist or whatever bigotry they have, and all these fornications. This is just disgusting, totally disgusting, and they should be named and shamed, whoever are going on to Twitter and racially abusing a high-profile person. You know, that is just disgusting. Why does she have to take the racial abuse for something that she made a mistake? Yes, she made a mistake, and she apologized for it. But is there any need to bring someone's family into it? It's the sort of thing that is just horrible, and that's just beyond me. So whoever's on Twitter, they should be named and shamed publicly, just to teach them a valuable lesson. And half of the discriminators, they're either low in half of them are either low in IQ or high in IQ, but choose to play the ignorant game. So you got different types of discriminations. I'm not saying all discriminators are low in IQ. I'll say half of them, and then the other half are intelligent, ignorant, vile human beings. And that's all I've got to say on that. So moving on to other stuff. Callum Hudson-Odoi has been arrested at his home involving a row with a model in the early hours of this morning or yesterday morning, one of the two. However, that's a shame, again. Another shame. Should he be having a model in his home? Shouldn't he be self-isolating after contracting the coronavirus? He was the first professional footballer in the Premier League to contract the coronavirus, After days after it was announced, Mikel Arteta was the first Premier League high-profile manager to contract the coronavirus. Both survived, by the way. But with you, Hudson-Odoi, wow, you're getting yourself arrested. I wonder how Chelsea are going to take that as a club. I wonder how your teammates are going to respond to that. I wonder how you must be feeling, because you don't feel proud of yourself right now. You feel like a right idiot by letting yourself down, and you're letting many Chelsea fans up and down the planet down as well for your shameful actions. What was you doing with the model in the first place? Why is it out on social media and made public? And should I really be talking about this? Well, I don't know what to say on this matter, other than you just clearly need to sort yourself out before you go and do another stupid thing that affects your playing career at Chelsea Football Club, because they will move you on. Like any footballer up and down the planet, you're not bigger than your football club. Your club will be bigger than you forever, and it will stay there forever. And Callum Hudson-Odoi, if you're watching this or not, just remember the words I'm saying to you, yeah? Just adhere to what I am saying. You're a 19-year-old young man. You got the world at your feet. Start thinking like a professional footballer. Start behaving like a professional footballer. And stay out of the headlines for the wrong reasons. Right, moving on from Callum Hudson-Odoi. Now we talk about the Project Restart, which is stepping closer and closer. Now for me, it's all about the restart with the money. And if the Premier League was to void the league completely, then there will be massive uproars. And there'll be, I'll tell you what, clubs will be demanding blood out of a stone in terms of compensation, because it will happen. And rightfully so, clubs have their rights, It's like, to reward Liverpool the Premier League, you'll have to relegate the bottom three. And the bottom three will not be happy at one bit. They will not be one bit happy. And that, I'll tell you what, that will prompt clubs coming forward and looking to sue at every angle of the Football Association. And the Football Association have to make sure, if they're going to restart the Premier League season in mid-June, which they're aiming for, they've got to make sure the facilities around the stadiums, or the neutral venue they're talking about, which I am against. Never mind Premier League players, I'm personally against it. And I think real football fans should be against neutral venues. Because every football fan should want their football team to play their home games as well as their away games without no fans. And I can understand that. And I'm in agreement with DT here. Big up yourself, DT. By the way, He said, oh, it's slipped my damn mind. It's just slipped my mind. He said, yeah, or someone said, I don't know if it's DT, but big up yourself, DT. Someone said that football fans will not be returning to the terraces until 2021, and I will say 2021, middle of next year. I can't see football fans returning to the football terraces, which means obviously football's played behind closed doors. They're not going to need stewards. They're not going to need stewards. Why would they need stewards? So if the stewards are to, what are the stewards going to do? They ain't. I mean, are they going to obviously face the seats? They're there to face the crowd. Let's be real. I can't make it any clearer than that. But this Project Restart, for me, I don't know if it's a good idea. You know, although our government keep easing, they want to ease the lockdown bit by bit. But for me, the death toll will still go up. And by the end of this week, I don't want to say it, it kills me to say it, but I predict up to 1,500 people will lose their lives due to coronavirus. And I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I will be the first to put in a video and explain why I was wrong and how I was wrong. I'm going to wrap it up here, but before I do, if you want to comment on what I've been talking about. Oh, one more thing. I'm not going to quite wrap it up here. There's something I really need to talk about here, and it's a funny one for me. I find it a little bit funny. Well, if you're viewing this video, yeah, this football related video, then you know what to do. Do like my channel more than a thumbs down. Do subscribe. Before I say subscribe, do leave your comments below if you've got anything to say on the Aloka case, or Chelsea fans or football fans up and down the world. If you've got anything to say on Kellen Hudson-Odoi's behaviour, then yeah, drop it in the comments below. And guys, what do you think of the Premier League with its Project Restart? Do you think it's going to work? Because it don't seem like it's going to work for me, and I think this coronavirus is going to be here in this planet for quite a while. I hope I'm wrong on that, but drop your comments below. Like my comment. Like my channel more than the thumbs down. And the big one for me, the main one, smash the subscription button with a passion, yeah, and abundance. And speaking of subscription button, I'm gonna shout out I'm gonna shout out one guy that I possibly know, and I'm not gonna say his name out, but thank you. I appreciate the love there for subscribing to my channel, yeah? You know, when I find subscribers, when subscribing to my channel, when I get subscribers or a subscriber, I'm going to shout them or shout the individual out, yeah? And praise them for subscribing to my channel. And big up yourself, yeah? Bless for subscribing to my channel, yeah? And like I always say, I promise, but I will have to deliver, no matter how tired I am, I will have to deliver another channel just to keep this channel growing and moving in the right direction. So big up yourself, yeah? And thanks for the subscription. And it's now 31 subscribers, 969 left. Yeah, 969 subscribers left. And then I can do the big one, the streaming. That is the big one for me. And after that 1,000, I'm going to be aiming for thousands upon thousands, even beyond thousands, possibly a million. Well, it's a long way to go, but I will definitely keep it up to the best and my fullest ability, yeah? So thanks for subscribing to my channel, yeah? And I'd like to read something that's come up on the BBC Interactive. It says a football club apologises for sex dolls in the stands. Wow. What were they thinking? It is a challenge for sports leagues across the world. If play can only resume in empty stadiums, how can the atmosphere be improved? What atmosphere? Really? However, not many clubs will be rushing to follow the example of FC Seoul. The top flight South Korean side has apologised after fans accused them of using sex dolls in the stands. FC Seoul insisted they were premium mannequins rather than sex dolls, but it did admit they came from a supplier that produces sex toys. I find this a little bit funny. Well, I guess you got to have some sense of humour, but it's how you present that sense of humour, and some banter. Yeah, I'm for it, but it's how you present that banter. You know, it's how you word the banter as well. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, it's goodbye, au revoir, au revoir, little more, see you later, mate. I'm done for this morning, so I look forward to coming back with another video. Yeah. So let's keep it moving, guys. Yeah. Remember, like my channel. If you've got anything to say on what I've been talking about, drop it in the comment below, and I scream nicely and proudly, subscribe to my channel, yeah? Do subscribe to my channel in abundance, yeah? Smash that red subscription button with joy. You guys, peace, bless, and love. Wonderful people. DLG Reppin, your guy, your host, is out for now.